Oftentimes late at night I'm outside and I'm thinking, boy, I'd love to be doing a video right now on leather jackets, but it's too dark outside to do it, so I forget to do it. Today I thought I'm going to try that out. I'm going to try to do something on just talking about vintage leather jackets and my ideas about vintage leather jackets, what I like, how I buy, on and on and on. After I actually take some notes. And I'm going to start out this video with this guy here. This is a Brent, a Montgomery Ward Brent, unlabeled but steer hide. Now this is the jacket I always thought was too big for me. I bought it well. I got a good deal on it, let's say, and again, I thought it was a little big for me. It's a pretty basic jacket. Just want to give you a good look at this because I had it up for sale. And I don't think I was asking a lot because I didn't pay a lot for it. But no one had any interest in it. So as a vintage jacket, I thought, well, as a jacket, I'll just sell it cheap. Then I started thinking, and I thought, okay, there's that big old Talon zipper, that aluminum Talon zipper with the big T on it. That's collectible. It's got pocket zippers with the ring pulls, which I need for a new jacket. I've just bought an old jacket. It's got the sleeve zips, which are Talons. Okay, so the point is, this guy's got quite a bit in just the zippers alone, let alone it's just a cool jacket. So, this jacket was inexpensive, like it or not. It's a cafe racer, but it was inexpensive. So, vintage jackets don't equal expensive. To me, they equal the best buy. You know, let's say you gave $100 for this jacket. It's probably got $100 worth of zippers in it. So you give $100 for this jacket, you wear it, keep it in this condition. 2 years from now, you sell it for $80. Maybe you sell it for $120. Let's say you sell it for $20 less. How much is that? What's the big deal there? Are jackets investments? Boy, I don't even want to answer that or get into that question because that's too big. But yes, for me they are. But that's the way I look at it. That's the way I do it. I wouldn't look at every jacket as an investment. Although all of these vintage jackets, I think will continue to hold their value or gain some value. I'd say I could sell each of these jackets for more than I paid for it, so I don't know what that says. It says more maybe about what I think is interesting and what's good. Some of these jackets, like these jackets, are not exactly wearable. I'm talking about this guy here. Some of these guys I got stuffed. Some are just collectible jackets. Some are wearable jackets. It just kind of depends on what you like, what your interest is. You don't need to own 100 vintage jackets, but why not own a few of them? If you're going to own leather jackets, have a few just to style around in, something that you wouldn't find most places. Something like this. You know, and that's the vintage jackets. Is maybe a duplicate of the famous Mulholland, the Freewheelers, a classic California patrol jacket in size, shape. Or a guy like this, as an example, this is a Cape Skin. Beautiful jacket, but it's delicate. You wouldn't want to wear this in the rain. You wouldn't want to wear it as an everyday jacket. But to put it on and just to wear it, go out, you just feel good with it on. You put it in your stable, so to speak, and if you pay a certain amount of money, if you buy right, and I know that's sometimes hard to figure out, you can get your money back on a vintage leather jacket, definitely. I gave a guy a money back guarantee on a Sears Hercules motorcycle jacket. Said, I'll give you this money in a year, give it back to you, buy it back. Well, I never heard from him, and honestly I didn't really think I would hear from him. In the challenge. So, you know, and a lot of people ask me, where do you buy all these jackets? I bought most of these jackets on eBay. And it's not because they don't show up. They show up, people just don't buy them. You got to be aggressive buying a leather jacket, or a vintage leather jacket. This one actually came from Japan, but the rest of these came from US of A, I suppose, one site or another, the same online sites. I don't have any secret sites, no secret places I look. The secret is I buy stuff. That's really pretty much it. I actually pay for stuff. I got jackets coming in the mail that are one of the top dollar jackets I bought. But getting back to not collecting like I do, that's a whole separate thing. But having a few leather jackets, like if you're going to own a motorcycle jacket, timeless, literally timeless. You know, you pay, let's say, $400 for this jacket. I don't know which one this is. And I'm not saying I'm going to sell it for $400. Let's say you paid $400 for this jacket or one like it. You're going to get that back. You know, certain jackets just aren't going to go down in value. And this is a good example of that. These are out there for sale now. I think a lot of people hesitate. They talk about fit. You can find leather jackets. If you're a size 38, 40, you're really in the sweet spot. I am not a 38 or 40, so I'm not in the sweet spot. And there's probably not a jacket in this Monarch will fit me. The rest of these jackets will not fit me, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. But I buy them, as I say, for someone else because I collect leather jackets. I like to examine them. I like to understand the history of them. If you're into that, then that's a whole different bag too. And maybe I'll address it as we go along. I got a reversible jacket up there. I got a few of those. I got certain things I like, brands I like. California Sportswear is probably #1. Ralph's Pugh is another one. All the West Coast makers, I just love their stuff. I'm not, you know, a lot of people ask me, do I have this or that or the other thing? Well, I have what I have, and I like what I like. I don't know everything about everything, and I haven't owned everything. It's too huge. It's too huge, but I know what I like, and I have what I like, and I'll show you what I like, and I'll tell you why I like it. Okay, I'm getting long, getting on 10 minutes for this. Don't know if this is what people want. I just want to look at leather jackets. That's certainly what I like to do. We'll just pan. I've had this group out here for a while because I was working on selling the jacket. Here's the guy I started with. Again, you know, I'm not going to sell this dude for the zippers. Or strip the zippers off of it. This guy's cool. And it's a bigger jacket. That's the other thing about vintage jackets. Another tag on the end here is size. You don't find a lot of larger. Above a 44 is hard to find. It does happen, but hard to find. Alrighty. There'll probably be another part to this, part 3, 4, and 5.